There was a time when I was afraid of being seen. Even something as simple as taking a photograph outside felt uncomfortable. I would think, people are looking at me. Do I look strange? How should I stand? What do they think about my clothes? Am I embarrassing myself? It was exhausting, not because people were truly watching that much, but because my self-image depended too heavily on the opinions of others. Every glance felt important. Every possible judgment felt dangerous. Every stranger suddenly became a mirror, deciding whether I was acceptable or not. And when you live like that, you slowly stop living for yourself. You begin performing, adjusting, shrinking, editing your personality to avoid criticism. But no matter how carefully you try to behave, one truth always remains. You cannot please everyone. Some people will misunderstand you. Some people will dislike you for no reason. Some people will criticize the very thing another person loves about you. That is human nature. And once I truly understood this, something inside me relaxed. Because if approval is impossible to fully achieve, why sacrifice your authenticity chasing it forever? At some point, you have to decide whose voice matters most. The world's or your own. Yes, other people's opinions can sometimes help us grow. Constructive feedback can be valuable. We can listen, reflect, learn. But the final decision about your life must belong to you. Because you are the one living it, not the strangers watching for 3 seconds, not the relatives projecting their fears onto you, not the people gossiping out of boredom. You. And yes, you will disappoint people throughout your life. Some will be disappointed because you changed. Some because you said no. Some because you chose a different path. Some because you stopped abandoning yourself to make them comfortable. That does not make you selfish. It makes you human. A person cannot build a peaceful life while constantly trying to become everyone else's expectation. That path only creates exhaustion. And the strange thing is, people will criticize you no matter what. If you are quiet, someone calls you boring. If you are expressive, someone calls you dramatic. If you dream big, someone says you are unrealistic. If you stay small, someone says you lack ambition. So eventually, you realize something freeing. Other people's opinions are often reflections of their own inner world, not objective truths about yours. And once you stop needing approval everywhere, life becomes lighter. You laugh more naturally, dress more honestly, speak more freely, create more courageously. You stop asking permission to exist, because your worth was never supposed to depend on constant external validation. You were valuable before compliments, before achievements, before social media approval, before strangers decided whether they liked you or not. Your existence already carries value. The universe did not accidentally create you. There is something deeply sacred about simply being alive, being conscious, being uniquely yourself. And no, you do not need to become perfect to deserve love or respect. You are already enough while growing, enough while learning, enough while imperfect, enough while still figuring life out. Confidence is not believing that everyone will approve of you. Confidence is knowing you will still be okay, even if they do not. So wear what feels like you. Create what feels true to you. Speak honestly. Take the photograph. Start the project. Walk your path. And let people think whatever they want. Because the moment you stop living for the approval of strangers, you finally begin living for real. I will be here again soon. Until then, take gentle care of yourself.